Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danya. If you're new here, in today's video we are crafting for Thanksgiving with things I found in the Target dollar spot. They always have such cute, fun stuff, so I'm really excited. Let's get right into it. For the first project, we're gonna be working on these funny slippers that were $5. And what I wanna do with these, let me grab my scissors. I want to add a design over here so that when my husband is wearing them, you can see. So I'm going to add one on here, so that you can see the design from both angles. And what it's going to say is, let me set this aside for a minute. I cut out the words "till you wobble." I just thought it was funny, and we always joke about how much food we ate at Thanksgiving dinner and just how you feel afterwards. I feel like most of you can probably relate, so I just thought this would be funny. And I'm actually not going to show him the slippers until the day of. So we are going to prep this area. I'm just going to go over it with my Easy Press Mini just to make sure there's no moisture. And I'm doing medium for this. All right, so now that this is prepped, let's do the first one. And I'm thinking right here, I'll have the font information down below. Let's see. I think that looks good. Yeah, so when he's standing, you know, like this, you can see it from here, and then whoever is standing over here, you can see this side. All right. For now, I won't use parchment paper because the carrier sheet is protecting it, and then when I do the second press, I'll remove the carrier sheet and I'll put parchment paper on top. There has to always be a barrier between the vinyl and the heat, otherwise it melts. Let's see. Looks perfect. Oh my gosh, I love how that looks. It's so funny. All right, now I'll just go over it a little bit with parchment paper on top, and that's it. Let's do the second one. All right, so for this one, we're gonna do this side. Again, let's just preheat the surface. And I'm not sure what's going on over here. I'm sure once he puts it on, it'll kind of adjust, but we're just gonna do the exact same thing, making sure it's consistent. All right, that looks great. All right, and then let's see. Looks perfect. I'm just gonna go over it again one more time. And ideally, I would recommend using a bigger piece of parchment paper just so that you're not accidentally touching the vinyl. But that is it. Let me show you how they look. So this is one side and this is the other side. Isn't this so fun? All right, next I found these dish towels. They come in a 2-pack and they were $5. So these were 5, these were 5. And then I love how these look as is, so I'm not going to be doing anything with these top ones. I'm going to be adding a design to the pattern ones. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my absolute favorite gold glitter iron-on vinyl. I have been using this gold for, you know what, I think this is one of the very first vinyls I ever bought. Maybe that's why I love it so much. I have been using this for about 9 years, I think, ever since I first started crafting. Well, crafting with a cutting machine. I've been crafting for way longer, but I love this. It never fails me. And I feel like the gold is a perfect shade because apparently there are so many different ones. There's like gold. This is the one that's called Old Gold, I think. And I'll link it below, but apparently there are different shades and different names, which I did not know when I started way in the beginning. All right, I'm just trying to see. I accidentally pulled too hard and I ripped a small piece right here. But the nice thing about heat transfer vinyl, iron-on vinyl, is it's very forgiving. Once you place it on the design, and you'll see in a couple minutes, you won't even be able to see this mistake. So let's set this aside. This is for the first one, and then this is the design for the second one. Second one is ready. Let's bring the towels back in. Let's see. I think I want this one to go on this one, and then the big pumpkin to go on this one. Let's see if we switch it. If this goes on this, I think I like that better because this set says pies make the world better. So to keep it kind of on theme, I guess, because this one says I love you more than pumpkin spice. So I think, yeah, let's do that. Pumpkin here, pumpkin, and pie over here. All right, so let's start with this one. Let me cut the tag. I almost forgot to grab my heat mat. So now I'm gonna keep this folded because it has the position laid out so nicely for me where the design should go. All right, so just preheating the surface. making sure it's ready for the vinyl. Awesome. And then let's see, should this go? Yeah, I like that placement. And then this line is kind of lining up with the pattern. So that's amazing. All right. I'm also doing, I thought I was doing medium, and then this shut off. Let's give it a few minutes. All right, so now that it's ready, I'm so excited for these. I'm gonna be gifting these to my mom. She loves to change out her dish towels every season. So when I saw these, I was like, this is perfect. She's gonna love this. And then the plain one, or this patterned one, I mean, it was just too plain, right? Everything I see, my brain right away is like, okay, how can we make it nicer? How can we use our Cricut and make it even more special? Right, I think, nope. Let's see. And it's ready. Oh my gosh, the gold looks beautiful. Don't you agree? Beautiful. All right, let's do the second one. Let me make sure I like the placement. Let's line this up. All right, preheating surface. And then I think I want this to go right here. All right, perfect. And so far, medium has been perfect. Let's see. You are not ready. What's the weather like where you live? Does it feel like fall weather, or is it winter already? Or do you live somewhere warm and it still feels like summer? Gosh, if I had to choose one season, if I had to live somewhere and you could only have one season, I think I would choose summer. I know, it's so hot. How come, right? I don't know. I love the sun. And I feel like if you're too hot, you can just swim. I think it's because I love swimming so much. I could swim every day if I lived somewhere where it was warm enough. So yeah, I think if I had to choose one season for the rest of my life, although honestly, I wouldn't want to. I love experiencing all 4 seasons. But if I had to choose one, I think it would be either summer or spring. How about you? If you had to choose one season your whole life, that's the only season you got. I feel like a lot of you are going to say fall. I know fall is very popular. I think for me, I do love fall. I mean, winter is my least favorite. So I like all the other ones. Winter is number 4 on the list. But I don't know. I just feel like fall can sometimes be too cold for me. Maybe that's why it's not in the top. Oh my gosh, how beautiful does that look? Look at the glitter. And this pumpkin, so pretty. I'll have it linked below. I love this SVG. And see, I don't even know where the mistake is. I can't even find it. That's how forgiving iron-on is. And if this was permanent, for example, and you were putting it on any type of surface, you would be able to see where the mistake is. Like you can see the rip. And I kept these attached because when I gift them to her, I want her to know that these are together and the other two are together. But yeah, looks amazing, don't you think? All right, last but not least, I bought this frame. I think this was right around the time where they had all the fall stuff. So when they came out with pumpkins and those dish towels, because these turkey slippers are more recent. So this is the earlier fall release, just for reference if you're looking for it. This was $5 as well. They still have them though. Even though it was the earlier release, I still see them at Target, the dish towels as well. So if you're looking for them, hopefully you'll be able to find it still. So for this, I love the colors. I love the checkered pattern. What I want to do with this is I have this design that I cut out with the rose gold vinyl that I have that I can't seem to finish fast enough. It's not, the color is beautiful. And I've mentioned this before. I like the color. It's just, it's kind of a pain to work with. So I won't be too upset when it's done and I can buy something new. Right, and this just says thankful, has a small dainty heart. All right, and I'm gonna grab my low-tack transfer tape. I found this piece, which is a perfect size. See, I mean, this is just, it definitely tests my patience. Okay, so I'm actually glad this happened. I want to show you something. You see how I was just telling you about how forgiving heat transfer vinyl is? Let me show you. Let me show you this. Part of this ripped. I wonder if you can see it. Yeah, part of this ripped. And if I kept going and accidentally ripped the whole thing and I place it on the design, you will be able to see the line. Versus, you know, when working with heat transfer vinyl, once it's on there, it's really, really hard to see the mistake. All right, so I'm thinking for this one, I want to go right here. I think the rose gold will look so nice on the dark green versus, you know, going in the middle or up here. All right, I think that is perfect. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Oh my gosh. What do you think? Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I love how simple it is. I love that it's on the lower right corner. It's not taking anything away from the design itself. Beautiful. Let me bring in everything I worked on today. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with how everything looks. These are my favorite kind of projects. Simple, quick, easy, and they just add so much character to the items. I mean, this is gonna be so much fun. I seriously can't wait to see his reaction. I love how this looks. And right away when I walked into Target and I saw this, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And it turned out so perfect. This frame is adorable. I'm loving the colors. I never used to like green, but I think I don't know, it's really growing on me, especially this emerald shade. I love it so much. And all the colors together, just, they look so elegant. And then these dish towels, I'm so excited to gift these to my mom. But yeah, that's it. Those are all the projects that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel and it helps me to be able to create more of these. Subscribe if you're not already. If you made it till the end, leave a leaf emoji in the comments. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.